Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Drea Marie, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how I did this really cute extra long stiletto glitter ombre set.
What are those?
You got games on your phone?
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hey guys, hi. I'm so happy. I don't know why, I'm just in a happy mood right now. I'm ready to upload this video, even though it's been like 2 days I believe since I uploaded my last video. I don't know, I'm just excited today for some reason. Like, I don't know, y'all. Let me go ahead. So starting out this video, I'm just going ahead and I'm buffing the nails. I already put the pre-made tips in that came with the hand. I'm just buffing the nails out so that the nail tips can easily adhere to the nails. The tips that I am using, it's my favorite extra long stiletto tips from Amazon, and I'll leave it down in the description box. I'm gonna use my nail tip cutters to cut the ends of the tips because I feel like the part that actually sticks onto the nail, the part that they make for it, is just so damn long. So I like to cut it down, and I'm just gonna glue them on and cut down the tips just a little bit, not too long, because stiletto nails, they're supposed to be long. They're not supposed to be short, medium, long, baby girl, extra long. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna come back. Now I'm just using my straight edge nail clippers, and I'm clipping down the sides of the nail, not necessarily the sides, but just like the tip of the nails, just so when I go into file, it'll make the filing process a lot shorter. And I wish somebody would have told me before jumping into this, but I could have cut them down a little bit more, and you're gonna see in the video after I finished that first nail, y'all, I ended up pulling back out them same nail clippers and I cut some more off, because I kid you not, I was filing one nail for damn near 30 minutes. Like, I said, no, this is not it. This is what we not about to do. So I just went back in with my nail tip cutters, really, with my straight edge nail clippers, and I cut it down a little bit more, and it saved me a lot of time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna file the nails up into like that really pointy stiletto shape. You know, you can stab, like, that's how sharp these shits were. Like, you could poke somebody and that shit would hurt. And keep in mind that when you are filing your nail tips into like a stiletto shape, a coffin shape, don't stay on one side for too long. Always go back and forth from left to right, because if you stay on one side too long, your nail is going to come out crooked. And trust me, I learned that the hard way. You don't want your nails facing east and west. I'm also blending in the nail tip with the nail. That way it goes for an easy transition when I do start to lay my acrylic. And I am also using my index, my middle, and my ring finger to help support the nail. That way while I'm filing, the nail tip doesn't bend, break, or pop off. You want to know what's funny? Before I actually started doing these nails, my sister, she actually sent me a picture and she was like, hey, you know, you should try this. And I'm like, girl, I've never done stiletto. Like, I'm not about to stress myself out trying to do stiletto, something that I've never done before. So I'm like, you know, I do need to practice, you know, it's not gonna hurt to learn something new. Y'all, I started doing these nails and it was so easy. Like, it was honestly easier than I thought, like way easier than I thought it would be. So that just goes to show, like, don't doubt yourself, don't underestimate yourself, because you never know what you can handle until you actually go for it. Remember earlier how I said always use your fingers for support while filing the nail, just in case the nail pops off, bends, or breaks? Well, I didn't take my own advice. That's why you see the bag of nail tips right there, because I had to start all the way over on the pointer finger. So I'm just filing, trying to get them pointy, filing, just in case I need a weapon, filing. Now I'm just going to take a lint-free wipe along with some Young Nail Swipe and just get all that dust off the nails before I add any acrylic to it. You guys know I love my neutralizer, so I'm going to go ahead and add a couple drops into my dapping dish along with my monomer. I'm going to go in with a small clear bead of acrylic on the natural nail. Just a thin layer, that's all you need. And And then I'm also going to be using a cover pink from Mia's Secret. I love this cover pink so much. When I first started doing nails, this was my go-to, literally my go-to cover color until I discovered Nude Panther by Not Polished. So I said, you know what, let me pull her out because I haven't used her in such a long time. I actually, you know, forgot how much I love this powder until I started using it again. And this cover pink by Mia's Secret, it does have a shimmer to it. I guess that's why I loved it. Mia's Secret has really good powders, but when I started using that Nude Panther by Not Polished, it's like love at first sight. I fell in love all over again, and I kind of disowned my cover pink, but I brought her out for this video.
You got games on your phone?
Snack break. I'm so sorry for the movement. My daughter is shaking the table, shaking the camera, she's shaking everything. And no, I'm not calling my daughter the B word. For the ones who are watching and be like, oh my gosh, why would she say that? Like, lighten up. It was just a little jokey joke, just for comedy purposes, y'all. And really, when I said shake the table, the first thing that popped up in my head was that scene right there. And if you watch Love and Hip Hop, then you know how funny that shit was when Carly Rae shook that table. Like, during this video, if you've noticed, I am only showing the index finger in real time. The other 3 fingers, I do speed it up. I mean, just because like I show it on the pointer finger, so I don't want the video to be too long, so that's why. Now I'm going to take my glitter acrylic and I'm going to brush it up by placing the bead at the very tip of the nail, brushing it upwards instead of placing the bead in the center of the nail and brushing it down. That way that when I do brush it up, it just creates that very nice ombre, like that really flawless transition. Like as you can see, like it just looks really nice. And I am gonna go in and I'm gonna add small beads of acrylic wherever I want more glitter to be. This part is just really how you want it to look. If you want your glitter to, you know, come up a little bit more like I do, I just add small beads of acrylic where I want. I think, now that I think about it while I'm watching this video, I think my worst fear why I've never attempted to do stiletto was because, you guys, and don't laugh at me, like I'm dead serious, like I did not want to start with a stiletto shaped nail, and by the time I'm finished with my acrylic application, I end up with a whole square nail or like an almond nail. Like, yo, I think that's why. But now that I know that I can do it, you guys are gonna see a lot more. Now, as always, I am gonna go and I'm gonna encapsulate all my nails in clear, and you want to make sure you do this, especially if you're using glitter acrylic, because when you go to file, you don't want to end up filing away all that glitter. I didn't make the nails too thick or build up an apex with my cover pink. I'm gonna do that with the clear and, you know, give the nail the strength that it needs, give the nail the thickness, basically to my desire. Build up an apex from here, especially because these are longer nails. You don't want them to be too thin because they'll easily break. And this part right here, when you are encapsulated, this is the time where you can go in and you can fill in all of those gaps that you may have. And something that I've learned from doing nails, because I am self-taught, but something that I have learned from trial and error is when you go in to fill in a gap, right, and you place that bead over the gap, you don't want to brush the acrylic from that center point of the gap. You want to just blend it. So blend it from the bottom and blend it from the top. That way that you end up filling in the gap as opposed to just wiping all that acrylic off that you placed to cover it. And this is how it looks after the acrylic application. I'm so proud of myself. Now I'm just gonna go with my 180 grit nail file, and I'm gonna just shape these up. I don't have much shaping to do, but I am just gonna, you know, sharpen up the shape of this stiletto. And like before, the same tip applies when you're filing these, the same as when you glue the nail tips on and you're filing your stiletto shape. You don't want to keep the file on one side for too long. You want to make sure that you go back and forth. So say you file, you go up, down, up, down, up, down. On the right side, you do the same up, down, up, down, up, down to the left side. Because if you stay on one side for too long, your nail is going to come out crooked, and you don't want that. So just go back and forth and back and forth. After I finish filing these nails, I am going to go on and buff it, but my camera accidentally turned off and I wasn't aware, so it's not in this video. But I did end up buffing my nails. Then I went in with some swipe from Young Nails, and I just wiped off all that dust from the filing and buffing process. I'm going to go on with my top coat. It's a Beetles top coat from Amazon. I'm going to evenly coat all the nails with the gel top coat, and then I'm going to cure it in my lamp for 60 seconds, and that is it. And make sure that when you're done putting on your top coat, before you put your nails in the lamp, that you wipe the sides of your nails to keep the shape, because your wet gel polish, it does run, and you don't want that shape to mess up after you put in all that work filing, girl, and buffing and filing and e-filing. You don't want all your work to go to waste, and then you pull your nails out the lamp and you like, I thought I shaped these better. Yes, so just make sure that you go in and you wipe the sides off. And this is the finished look, you guys. I am so happy with how these turned out. And this is the end of this video, so thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.